Happy Father's Day, Herbie.
Thank you. What a pleasure to be here and be able to enjoy it in such great company as well as being in great health.
Tell them who you're with.
I'm here with my daughter, who I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of my granddaughter, who is a picture of sweetness and beauty.
That's true.
And DARA'S made a tremendous lunch, and we're eating lunch instead of having a dinner because today not only is Father's Day, but it's the 7th game for the NBA, and she worked it out where I could be able to do both activities.
Herbie, oh sorry, I just wanted to ask you, how you have so much, as a Leo, you are a king, so the food is always fit for a king. How do you have such a grateful attitude towards life? You're the most grateful person I know. How can you help other people be grateful too?
Well, I think it's no one thing. People may have a better idea than I do about it because some of it is, I think, hereditary factors.
Mm-hmm.
I was the youngest of 3 children. I always felt love from whenever I was conscious that you could feel love. Like so many people, it hasn't been just going everything always on the bright side, but the things that I was able to control, I think most of the time I made the right move. And there's a thing, and especially when it comes to coming to California, that it's a real blessing, and I'm very appreciative and grateful and to DARA because I became an organic vegan raw eater, and I was able to become pain-free. And what that means is really, because I suffered from pains, that it makes you very appreciative of what's happening now. And but there was so much always around me that to be thankful for, and maybe consciously or subconsciously looking on the glass always being half full, looking at it more positive. Sometimes I stopped doing it as much as I used to, but I used to make excuses for people who made mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just keep it to myself sometimes. But there's, it's where you want to look or where you want to feel that, because I'm surrounded by love, and so it's easy to give love, and it's like some of the videos that DARA'S been so gracious to do of me and put on with over 51,000 people, that it's sort of like a little cult that's developed of people who think I inspire them, which is nice to hear.
It's a little Herbie cult. It is. It's such a Herbie cult. You are the most, I think, generous in spirit, heart-based person. You're very, very grateful. Like, I know you just have this gratitude for life. And you're also, what I've noticed, is unwavering in your principles. So once you decide on something, that's it, right?
Well, pretty much. And but if I make a mistake, I hope to learn from it.
Yes, and you also take responsibility. You always take responsibility for your actions. That makes a true man. So here we have a father, a grandfather. Some of you, your fathers may not be present on Earth at this moment, and we're sharing Herbie. He's like a good father for all. Don't you think? We can share you. You are.
I think it's super that you're saying things like that, and some days I think I deserve it, some days I don't. But
that's human.
Yes, and but there's I've been very fortunate in terms of who my family was and is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, some of the very important people of my life, their journeys have ended, and it's and each day becomes more precious because it's another day to be happy and enjoy the things around me and the
So
people I come in contact with. I mean, as I think I've mentioned a few times, that I go into the Cafe Gratitude and the hostess is way out of proportion, and the servers and some of the people who work behind the counter, they all
get
look
excited.
and get
But
excited.
here's the thing, you are love, and you choose to only see love. So for the people who didn't have Herbie's parents or didn't grow up like that, they can consciously make an affirmation in the morning to say, I choose to see only love today. I choose to only see love. Because you find what you're looking for, and if you're only looking for love, you can adopt Herbie's attitude, right? You are love, you only see love, and that's what you get.
But I'm fortunate enough that the people I've come in contact, that it's really males and females, and even though the word love can be used in so many different ways, like some people will say, I love my car, or I love to play tennis.
We don't need to quantify love. You always like to quantify, like, yeah, it's just love.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
No, but it applies to different things.
Yeah.
Because certainly love between a male and a female is a much more important love than between any possessions you may have.
Well, yes.
And you
of
can
course.
say I love that, but it's a good word to be in your vocabulary, and it's something that is occurring in my daily life, and so. It's a bad word to use, but it's what I would call good medicine.
Why is it a bad? Oh, medicine's not a bad word. Well, pharmaceutical medicine could be.
Yeah, because you know, more and more I'm learning that you are what you eat, and certainly that I became pain-free is you know, is quite an achievement, and that I'm very appreciative of.
Yeah.
And,
so food can be your medicine or your poison. Your food happens to be your medicine. And some people's it happens to be their poison. And yours is totally your medicine.
And because we do eat quite often, most of us, that I play a little game because in the sense of on certain foods, I call it food music. And things like red cabbage or celery or carrots, they make a different noise when I'm chewing them. And that's food music.
Last video we learned how Herbie makes a salad. He doesn't make a salad like this. He has a plate. I don't even know if you cut up the cucumber like this, do you?
No, I do it the other way.
Okay, but you just cut it in slices.
Yeah.
And then he takes a bite of his cucumber, chews, and then has a sip of olive oil. Then he takes a bite of his carrot, and then he chews it. So I just think everybody thought that was so charming. Like, that's how simple it can be. Yeah, so you can chop up a salad like this. You know how. You were a good prep chef to Mommy. I remember. You were excellent at chopping. So you can chop and mix yours.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but you just do your...
This way, I'm mixing whatever I want to mix in my mouth.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. I was so shocked to find out he did that, and I only found that out last week. It's so funny. Well, we just want to wish you guys a happy Father's Day. For those of you who don't have your fathers, borrow Herbie. Know that you are loved. Like, just because somebody's not in your physical presence doesn't mean that they can't help you or contact you or love you from afar. The love is always there. It changes forms, but it never disappears. So
Very well out.
Thank you. You ready?
Got so much to be proud of different people in my family, including presently my daughter and granddaughter.
Thanks, Herbie. Well, now we're going to let you enjoy your beautiful, colorful, musical lunch. Okay, bye everybody, and happy Father's Day.
Happy.